Yo, what is up? Mahalo Gaming here with a quick flash theory that I'm just gonna throw out. So in tonight's episode of The Flash, well, I watched it the next day, but I watched, so I watched it around like 12:30 at night on the website because the CW app sometimes uploads it like at different times. I don't like that, but So tonight, this is just a theory that I have. You guys can disagree if you want, or you can agree. But Julian wasn't in this episode because apparently he was out in London doing family matters. It sounded like I said matters right then. And then I almost said Goku. I was about to say Goku. Barry's great grandfather was a soldier in World War II, and he bought a ring in London. From like my family experience when my grandfather was out at sea, all that during during the Vietnam War, and then my great grandfather, they kind of had affairs with the women from one of the countries they're in. And if you know this, Barry has a twin brother in one of the comics, and he got adopted by Eddie Fawn died, or no, his twin brother died. Eddie, he was raised with Barry's brother was raised as a Thawne. I think his name was Malcolm Thawne or something like that. And he became a supervillain called Cobalt Blue. And he learned of this after like a few years, I think, after the Flash was saving lives and all that. But I think that Julian is going to be like the twist, that he's going to be Barry's like lost relative or something like that, because they switch a lot of things up in the shows. Like if you watch shows, the CW or any other show from a comic book or TV series, they always switch things up. Like in Legends of Tomorrow, John Diggle's son goes by Connor Hawk, but in the comics, Oliver's illegitimate child, who he had with I think a South Korean woman, like that's Oliver's son's name is Connor Hawk, but they switch things up. But if you really pay attention and follow along, like I said before, my theory, like they mentioned London twice, and usually there's like some little connection, but I really think that's some connection, and if they keep the actor that plays Julian on board, that might be a later story. Can't remember his name, but he played Malfoy in the Harry Potter movies. I want to keep saying Dragon Ball Z character names because I was just playing Dragon Ball Z. And for everybody that thinks that Savitar, for everybody that knows this, when Barry Allen got struck by the lightning and became the Flash, he created the Speed Force. That flash of lightning giving Barry the speed created the Speed Force. It transcended through all time and space, which is why there's more speedsters and stuff like that. But when they say Savitar is the first man to have the speed, it means like the first man in history, because Barry is modern day. Savitar is in the past in the Flash, but in in the comics, Savitar is a military pilot, I believe, whose plane got shot down. They never gave a name. People think that Savitar is future Barry. That could be a possibility, and I kind of hope it isn't, because why would he kill Iris? But yeah, I'm going to be doing discussions on shows that I watch and I know that have a big fan base. Tomorrow I'm going to do one on Arrow, if there's any clues or things I think might happen. But I must mention this is going to be for Arrow. They should have found someone that was a little bit hotter to play Talia al Ghul, because to me, Talia was a fucking babe. But I like how it's going so far in season 5 of Arrow. Season 4 was like, I liked it, but I wasn't into it. Season 5 was like, ooh, who's Prometheus? Who is this guy? Like, it's action, some moments where it's not, but I like it. But anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for joining in on this discussion. You could leave your theories on in the comment section below. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Barry's Allen's twin brother becomes a villain in Cobalt Blue. But I'm going to repeat myself real quick. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe if you want as well. Hit that like button if you want more content like this in the future. And if you're new, subscribe for Pokemon video game news, anime manga news, TV show news that I watch that I know you probably guys will watch as well or do watch. But anyway, thanks for watching. Mahal Gaming signing off. Peace out.